Mike, there we go. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm SM Sith Lord. This is twitch.tv/Somnium space 2-hour build stream. Happens every week right here at this time. And this week is no different. In fact, this week is more like previous weeks than ever before because I'm actually going back to 2 builds that I built in previous weeks and adding a detail layer to them and also adding more stuff to them. Like this parcel, for example, has stairs that go up, but there's nothing upstairs. There's no second floor. So I'm going to be building an image gallery type thing up there and seeing where I can get some details in here, leaving enough parcel credits open to still put the teleporter at the end of that strip there. And also the other parcel that I'll be working on today is the coolest waterfront parcel out there on the island. And this is a crypto art kind of gallery. However, downstairs there's a completely random xenomorph running around like an area with trees and grass, which is double weird because that's not the kind of environment that those aliens prefer. But we're gonna take all that out, knock that wall down, add some kind of way into there, and make that another floor of art gallery, just like upstairs is an art gallery. All right, so let's do both of those things. Let me make sure that I have my chat opened up here. And let's go at it. Do I want to start here or do I want to start at the other one? Regardless of which one I start at, the first thing I'm going to have to do is go in and optimize it some so that I have the parcel credits open to actually build more things. So let's go back to, what is this one called? The Big Disco Club. And alter it up a little bit. That's cool. Oh, there's a stage now. This is based on the build that I did last week. However, it was renovated, as you can see, for the event that happened. And it looks like there was a Twitch stream showing behind the performer. Very awesome. Okay, let's look at our lights here. How can we free up some parcel credits? We'll switch to night mode. All the lights look so cool. So I think we're gonna have to take out the web tab for now to free up the parcel credits. Because that would be 50. The only other thing that would free up 50 is a light. But I like how these lights are used. Where's this purple light coming from? Maybe that one. That is cool. It does look pretty important when it's nighttime, but when it's daytime, maybe light would be able to get through there. Maybe not though, if it's blocked.
It's not exactly clear whether they even
Another
truly
50 parcel credits.
or could be shown to in the physical universe. If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not...
Alright, if I took this out, what would be there? Nothing. That still looks pretty cool. So it should be something.
That would mean that we have, with this brain, a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on. Discovered something true.
Okay, the screen right there is the next thing that will come and optimize. However, let's use 50 parcel credits at a time here. Go up and make this pathway up to the top floor actually take you somewhere. Paz, welcome to the stream.
If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too.
Let's try to keep it fireman. Fireman, hey, that's a thing too. Upstairs, I'm thinking crypto art gallery. I was gonna patch this side, but maybe having that exposed is pretty dang cool. We'll see how that works out. Now I'm getting a little bit excited about what it's gonna look like up here. All these shapes only cost 1 parcel credit, so I could actually spawn 50 of these things before it would even take up as much as that one light that I removed. And that's good, because I need a few of these things. Now, I don't want to completely patch this up, but how's it look over here? You can actually see it peeking through the side. I do want to patch it up a little bit, maybe not that much. Well, that peeking through might not be the worst thing. On the other hand, maybe it is the worst thing, so let's shrink it down. All right, what's it gonna look like up here? I'm thinking art gallery. Do we have the parcel credits for it? I would have to free up a lot of parcel credits to make it happen. So let me think about that. that means that I would have to delete more lights. If I deleted more lights, I would need more natural light being able to come into the bottom floor. We already have big old windows everywhere, but I'm gonna have to cut holes in the ceiling also to get enough light in there. So maybe if this area didn't take up the whole ceiling, we could have this little 6-foot gap here, 5-foot gap all along this edge, and that would let a lot of light in. Maybe. There's already a lot of light coming in from this wall though, so it would benefit us more if we put that strip on the other side of the building, which would be over here or over here. Now that's not going to work very well as putting it on the other side, is it? So maybe that's a bad idea. Well, how would it look? Let's see. How much light would it let in? Ooh, it would let a lot of light in, right? Where's that light coming from? That light would have been there anyways. Where's the sun going? Okay, there we go. So the best place, the most beneficial place to put the hole to let light in would be right in the middle. Maybe that's an option. Think about this here, a perimeter art gallery where you walk around the art gallery and the images here. We'll do an illustration. Too much to explain, I'll sum up. Something like this. Probably a circle instead of a square though. Because that would let a lot of light in. And the light, as you can tell from the shadows, would be hitting right over here, this area. And that's good, because if there's light coming through the ceiling hitting over here, maybe we don't need the light next to the teleporter, although we probably do want that there. This is a cool bubble. Let's also not forget that we have this pillar Greek Roman thing going on. So we got to carry some of that up here, but maybe we can change it up a little bit. There we go. This could be cool. I'm just worried about the art. Where's the art gonna go? Is it gonna fit where I need it to fit? This image in the middle can go. many parcel credits do we need to keep open here? I need to keep 30 parcel credits open. I could do that for renovations. And I have well over 30 parcel credits left still. So the art gallery is going up here. The first thing I'm going to do is take down this temporary out of service sign because we're no longer temporarily out of service. These poles are pretty cool. What if I painted this red? Now we have a VIP section rope. It only costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parcel credits. Not bad. Group selected them so I could rotate them and position them. Let's see here. 9 parcel credits for a really cool rope. Maybe I want that up here next to the art on the ceiling. I love making little clusters of shapes that represent a prop. The very first, or maybe the second parcel I ever built, I made stage lights, a green screen, a couple stage cameras. It was awesome. It's like 3D modeling when you get down to stuff on that minute of a detail. Okay, 9 parcel credits for this kind of rope when it only costs like 2 parcel credits to do a handrail that looks regular. So we should only do 1 of these. The question is, where do we put it? I don't know. I'll make that decision later. So for now, just move it over. We're good. Save. And here are the other handrails I was talking about. I like the glass ones, but I overuse the glass ones. So I'll use this one right now. A lot of room here. That's excellent. I need to spawn some couches up here so I make sure I got the right scale in mind. Well, let's do that. There's a couch. Double stretch this on the long axis. Okay, let's rethink this usage of handrails. In the metaverse future here, different from the Star Wars future, where the Star Wars future there are no handrails and lots of people fall to their death from elevated platforms. In our future, we got some handrails, but there's large gaps in between them. Best of both worlds. And I wanted to look at making this not go all the way to the end. How that would impact everything. That doesn't seem all bad. We have this big wall here that I need to take advantage of. Actually, twice I need to take advantage of this because that's a really cool image on the front. But that could be a logo or something. Maybe that's something that would happen in remodeling, renovating for an event like the disco down there. Okay, so let's see here. How about if we have a little lid on top of our pillars? And how about what if we use the prop windows? This thing has 3 strips going through it. This thing has a round thing. This is kind of the one that I wanted. Look at this one. How does this one look? Side do I want facing down? This side. Now, there's a way to assign a different texture to each side of this. I'm going to do that right now. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't even know about that until recently. I don't know about all that. I think a piece of glass and a frame of shapes might work out even better. Now, is that... Let's do some more blocking out here to make sure that's the direction I want to go. I have a thought. This looks cool. This area over here on the left bothers me some, though. Seems like a lot of dead space. Okay, now for this, I'm actually thinking of a piece of glass up here. Turned on the side. Something like that with these kind of blocks for the pillars to sit on. And then this would be a frame. I hope I end up going with this because I'm basically making it right now. That's pretty cool. Not even sure if I want multicolored pillars. We'll decide the color of the pillars later. Are we ready to cut this hole in the floor? I think that we are. That's gonna let the light in. But before we commit on that part, let's put some crypto art in here because maybe we're not gonna cut the hole all the way through. Remember, I wanted to cut the hole to let some natural light in. Now this is nighttime, so not much light would come in through here except for moonlight. But during the daytime, like this, we'd have a big light patch right here. It's not too important because, well, it's a little important because it would hit this thing, and we need light hitting this to make it look 3D. You see how it looks really, really flat where I'm wiggling my mouse over here? That's because of the lighting. You can see where the light is hitting this and crawling up the steps. It looks super 3D. And we want everything to look super 3D, and lighting has a big thing to do with that. If we had the hole in the roof, it would increase the time of day that this area is hit by light. So we do want to do that. That's the benefit of it. Now the light coming through the hole in the roof would just be hitting the side anyway, so it's not that useful then. So still not 100% that I'm going to cut this thing into a hole. We might change it into a pond of some sort. That would be awesome. Find a really cool water animation and put it right there. Now I think for either of those ideas, I will have to bore out this. So what else might I do? I got a few options there. Not so much parcel credits as we have options for ideas. We need to block off this area right here. Somehow. Some meaningful way. Let me think. We could do steps. Steps might be cool. Steps to nowhere. Well, how would steps look? Well, that's pretty cool. Still looks a little dangerous over here. Danger is my middle name. Let's make it less dangerous. I'm gonna keep rolling with it. We don't have enough parcel credits to make all these neons, but we can certainly make them cool. Not that thin though. Hey. Now how tall is that wall? That wall might be a little bit too tall. It's much taller than a couch. I don't think I want the wall to be that tall. Let's make it all smaller. That looks more like it. Let's put the couch next to it to make sure. Yeah, it's about as tall as a couch. So you're not going to fall off the ledge, but you can still stand up and look over it. Maybe that's still a little too tall. We'll go with that for now, though. All right, and let's put these rails on the other side. Gotta be perfect. Oh. So this needs to be a little bit longer. All right, let's make it 0.4. No, it's not enough. Let's make it 0.9. A little like it, but it's too far. Let's try that. Oh wait, no, it's way too far. There we go. All right. Looking pretty good here. Now, let me assess the parcel credits here, how much crypto art we'd be able to fit in here. If we had to remove another light, how much crypto art would be able to fit. And we'll decide if this is going to be a crypto art gallery up on the top, or if it will maybe be a second dance floor. Which would be kind of hard to pull off without lights. But we're on the ceiling, so this could be like, we're on the roof. This could be the daytime party area. All right, that's looking good. We still have 47 parcel credits left. Now, each crypto art image would be 5 parcel credits. I believe 5 or 2, one of the two. So let's see here. We have 30 reserved for the things can be added in. So that leaves 20 minus that's 17. That's 2 crypto art images with 7 blocks left over. Not enough. We're going to have to free up parcel credits if we're going to turn this into an art gallery. So let's see. Again, this is how we started the session, was analyzing where we could free up some parcel credits. We freed up 50, and there was another one that we could free it up by, and that was taking the 50 parcel credits for taking the Twitch stream down, the DJ stream, which is an important thing to have because it's not a club without music. So let's look at lights. Maybe we'll take a light away instead. Or maybe we can combine lights. Here is a light that is the same color as this light. So what if this one was just more over here? That looks pretty good. And that would give 50 parcel credits. 50 plus 17, is that 63? Math. So that's enough parcel credits to do all kinds of stuff. We could do 20 parcel credits would be 4 crypto art images and still have 30 parcel credits left for architecture and chairs. Okay, so now we got enough. Let's throw some placeholder artwork images in there, and then I think the last step for this one, this building here, will be figuring out if this is going to be a skylight or if it's going to be a sunken in pool or whatever. So let me click save here and bring up, I think I'm going to spawn placeholder art from Giphy. It's a nice place to spawn placeholder art from. I have noticed a lot of crypto art is square in its aspect ratio, but not always. So let's get a mix of different aspect ratios in here. I'm looking at our choices, whichever looks the most crypto arty. That looks cool. A widescreen one. Okay, let's start thinking out of the box here. What if the crypto art, what if that was a hole? What if this black area there was a hole and the art floated kind of by itself almost over the hole, so you couldn't walk all the way up to it? Okay, now alternative to that. If this wasn't a hole, that's where everybody would congregate and stand. And that means that the artwork would be over here against the outer walls, which is, I think, is a little boring to have it against the outer walls. But if we build some kind of stands there, it could work out. Get a couple more images in there. Okay, I think that's the direction we're going to go with this. Now, I still am considering hollowing out the inside there and replacing it with a water GIF. Awesome. An awesome water GIF, such as... a gift that I have that is called water. There's this. Where's my water gift? I don't think I have it. I wonder what it was called. Okay, well, I don't know where this awesome water gift is going to come from, but it's going to be amazing. It's the water gift that I had in the past on the giant metal robot parcel. I'm going to have to find a new one. So let's do that right now. That fountain. Ooh, that's cool water. This is the water, kind of water I'm looking for, but a higher frame rate than that. I can do better than that. Let's see, similar to this one. What do we got? That's really cool looking, but it's the wrong perspective. That's neat, but it's kind of a cop-out. That's pretty amazing. Well, something like this, not as cartoony. These are amazing gifts! Which is the most amazing? Let's find the most amazing one. Maybe it's going to be one of these related to these. Nope. These aren't the most amazing. Oh, that one might be. Alright, how about the next one? That's pretty nice. The ones I like, I'll move over to the right. No, that one's not cool. What else does it have? It's got a couple cool ones. Wow, I think that's gonna be it right there. Wow! I wish that it looped better, but can't ask for everything. This is really good. Let's go ahead. I don't know how it's gonna feel to stand on top of that. But hey, let's find out. Put this image in here. And I think we're gonna stand on it. Maybe we won't stand on it. We'll see. Whatever it is, it's probably gonna have to be square in shape. Wow. Wow, okay. So if that's the case, now I'm thinking, can I avoid actually boring a hole? And yes, the answer to that question is yes. I can avoid boring a hole because all I need to do is make a perimeter around this.
It doesn't matter how much you know about implementation or writing layers or any of these kind of video game terms. None of that matters if you can't write music well. So the first thing for me is always learning your craft. And it doesn't matter where the music is going ultimately. This is when it's in your head and you're still thinking about it. You've got to know how to basically see it through completion practically on your own these days and have it stand on its own with everything else that's out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Every side of this thing that I want to put steps is going to cost me 4 parcel credits if I continue this plan. I like how it looks. Now, can I do it with just putting steps on one side? And do I even need steps? We're going to climb over it anyways. It's the alternative. The alternative is this just being lower so people can climb over it.
And a lot of that doesn't come down to what plugins you have. I mean, sure, having the right reverb helps and everything.
That doesn't look as impressive.
It really comes down to what's in your head and what's in here, what's in your heart. And those two things are what make the best video game music, in my opinion. Because I'm not really talking about video game music, I'm just talking about music. You have to be able to feel it. You have to know how to take those in your head and in your heart and say something meaningful. And I don't think that's necessarily something you learn in school or something you learn from reading a book or watching YouTube videos or anything. I think that's more something you learn from doing it, from trying it over and over and over and over and over.
Okay, this is looking good. I think that I'm going to want a sheet of glass over the pool, and then I think the ceiling area for this is pretty much where we want it to be. Let's see if we can multi-select these the way that we want. So far, so good. Excellent. Raise the roof. Yay much. All right, now just a couple things left to do. Put the glass over the pool. That way you can dance on the pool and it'll be like you're dancing on water. Who wouldn't want to do that? All right. We need a couple pegs down on the ground beneath these. Then we can start looking at these art displays. This is taking longer than I thought, but it's a hell of a lot cooler and funner than I thought also. I had no idea how this top area was going to turn out when I started this morning. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to the other one, the other parcel. Looks good. Copy this over to the other ones. Okay, save. Remember that we need to keep 30 parcel credits open, so let's build a couple art installations, keeping that in mind. How many art installations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 plus 30 is not 60, it's 55. That means that we need to keep 55 minus 10 because we already have 2 placeholders in there. We need to keep 45 parcel credits open. So that means that we can get up to 805 parcel credits. So let's get up to 805 parcel credits building these display stands. Okay, we need a couple more crypto art artwork placeholder images. There we go. That's what I meant to say. That's cool. Oh, we gotta put a cat in there. Look at this cat. He's drinking water all wrong. One more square one. This looks like a way better crypto art image holder than what I have on there. So let's just go ahead and replace that. Okay. And the other image, we'll use this one. Okay, now what did I say? 805? Oh crap. 1, 2, 3, 4 just to put an image in the background. That's gonna leave me with only like 3 cubes. So let's rethink this. We don't want... We gotta make most of the background shape that I had in mind. So to do that, we're going to either make it pointy or not. I'm going to go with pointy. To be pointy or not pointy? That is the question. And the answer is pointy. with my newfound ability to be a pointed wedge. I'm going to put this over here. Pick it up. Now, I hesitate to block any portion of the artwork, so I'll just move the artwork forward some. There we go. That's making most of the one shape that you have behind the crypto art. Let's do that a couple more times. Do I want the same shape? Yeah, I think I do want the same shape. I was thinking of doing that with an ellipse, but I don't need it. I'll just do it this way. Nice! This actually looks good just with those one shapes back there. It kind of gives it walls so it's not so open. Let's put one of these behind the widescreen one. Now the widescreen one is going to have to be a bit of a different aspect ratio of pyramid, I think. It'll still be pointy, but it'll be wider, so maybe not as pointy. So I'm going to move it forward a little bit so it's not in the white, because that's a little bit confusing seeing those colors mash. Now, if I did that, it would be a consistent size and shape and aspect ratio wedge. I think I should do that instead of doing what I mentioned a second ago. Because who knows, maybe this image is going to be swapped out with a portrait image, and we still want it to make sense there. So, wow, when you cut it real close to the parcel limit, there's no lights up on top. However, there's some, you know, that's really good that I put the GIF there, because that's what gives the light to this top area at the dead of night. You got the glowing water and the glowing artwork images. I had to delete a couple lights, but I think it didn't do too much damage down here. And this looks good. So, I have 2 parcel credits to spare. No, 3 parcel credits to spare, but I'll leave those alone. We'll figure out what to do with those in the next renovation. And we have an artwork gallery added. Awesome. Click save. And I will click publish, but I think it's going to have a one more change to it pretty soon. Looks good. If that becomes a problem, I can adjust that so it's smoother. And hey, we kept the web tab in there, which is important, and we kept the microphone, which is important. Good stuff. Click save, and then click upload. Okay. And there's still about 25 minutes left to today's stream, so I'm going to go check out that other parcel and think about the artwork gallery downstairs to add to that. We're going to take out that xenomorph that I mentioned. Let me get a screenshot of this before I change. All right, let's go to the other one, which is the coolest waterfront parcel right there. And first things first is to look at this and figure out where we're going to be taking optimizing. So that means removing some images. And also I think I'm knocking down this wall here because there needs to be a way to get into this area after I figure out what to put here, and it's not going to be a xenomorph, which was just a really weird decision in the first place. I wanted to put a Kraken down here, but I couldn't find a Kraken from Clash of the Titans, the original Clash of the Titans. I didn't want the new Kraken from the new Clash of the Titans, so I went with the xenomorph. I love this little logo there. GIFs are cool. I don't want to change very much for the upstairs area, so let me move the camera up there and walk around a little bit. So that means that when the stuff that I optimize is going to have to be coming from mostly the outside or the side wall over here. So either downstairs or the side wall. But this stuff I think is cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to put crypto art here. But are we very close to the parcel limit? Wow, we are not. We got all kinds of options and we don't even need to think about optimizing right away. That is wonderful. Okay, so let's start knocking walls down and thinking about what this is going to look like. Where is the door to this part going to be? It could be right here. It is. This is probably just going to be shorter.
what you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits. It can show feelings only to the extent of which you program it to. It will be your friend, no more than the table you built it on will be.
I'm looking for a placeholder image to put on the wall there. I'm thinking a web tab or a video, something that takes up 50 parcel credits. So I'm just checking YouTube. I found one. Let's put on that. Let's say media, video. Hey. good. Center this up here. Looking good. Almost. That's better. Now let's get some crypto art in here. There's a lot of parcel credits left too. This is cool. Looks like I'm going back to Giphy to get some more artwork placeholders.
most people are creative in one way or the other. A lot of people feel like they have a book in them, or they have a song in them, or they have a TV show idea. And you can sit around and talk about that all you want. But until it is actually reality, it doesn't count. was younger, I don't know how many songs I half wrote, but never quite finished, and never finished recording, or never even started recording. And no one knows that those songs existed. So it kind of doesn't count until you finish it and then put it out into the world. Now, I'm not saying put crap out into the world, but there comes a time when finishing and moving on, I think, is vital. Otherwise, you're just holding on to all of these old works. And I think if you want to grow as any sort of creative person, you need to finish things. That cliche of art is not finished, it's abandoned. Yes, it can always be better. But you have to finish and you have to put it out, because otherwise you're just the guy talking about your art and you're not the guy doing it. You get better by doing it, finishing it, learning from that process, and moving on to the next thing.
We've got a severe light shortage down here, so maybe it would be worth it to do 2 lights down here. Let's find out. And then let's put some more placeholder images in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. There's enough parcel credits for that. We'll see where we're at with the parcel credits after that. Ah, that image was too big. Go with this one. So not enough room to put another light. However, we can, we do have a good amount of parcel cuts down there to add more to each display stand. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could add about 3 shapes to each display stand, which isn't very much. So let me think about how we can maximize that one shape. Now we need some more graffiti style artwork images on the side. Dress. Wow, that's amazing. Let's put a neon behind that. Cool looking. Okay, there's only 3 parcel credits left open right now on this. There's still optimization renovations that can happen when you come through to, a lot of these are just placeholders, so they're going to be replaced with real crypto art. Blockchain NFTs, these ones in here, also downstairs. So that's why there's so many placeholders there. And we can come through, take out a light that would give us 50 parcel credits, and we could deck out this downstairs area with all kinds of more details. There are 3 lights in this downstairs area. That's kind of a lot. Let me mess with the lighting a little bit. That's kind of good. We'll leave it alone. But it could be slimmed down to 2 lights, and the whole renovation of the downstairs area could be pretty grand. Or you could take out a light and put a web tab on the wall, which often happens in all parcels, but crypto art gallery parcels are no exception to that. Everybody loves a web tab on the wall. But there's the renovations. I'm going to take a screenshot of this one, this new downstairs area. And I'll be wrapping up the stream for today soon. Oh, my mouse. Oh, that's not, my mouse was in the way. This is the one I'm trying to take a screenshot of. Okay. And one more screenshot of the inside. For my tweets. Then I'm going to click save and publish, and thanks everybody for tuning in. Once again, this is twitch.tv/Somnium Space. I'm building the Somnium Space builder here. NFT blockchain world. The parcels are all owned through the blockchain, and the NFT artwork, these are just regular gifts, but they're going to be replaced with NFT artwork, which are also coming from the blockchain. This is like the visualization of blockchain ownership right here, which is pretty damn cool. Well, this will be when those images are swapped out. Right now, the ownership's in the parcel, but we got to get the NFTs in, because as soon as you swap out one of these gifts, these Giphy gifts, with an NFT that you actually own, when you walk up to it in game and you click on it, it actually shows the history of that NFT, who owns it, how much it went for the last time it was auctioned, and all that kind of good stuff. So there's a difference between the gifts and an NFT. That's what's going to be happening. Hopefully, maybe next week, this will have the NFTs in. It'll be nice and good. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.